Hey people, and welcome to the latest episode of Through a Different Lens podcast. I'm your co-host Joe.
I'm Deji.
Goes Jacob.
Cool. How we doing, guys? I would say, how's your week gone? But obviously, it's the very first day of the week as we have to record today. And I would say how you lot been, but I've seen you guys quite a bit the last couple of days, the last week alone. So don't really care how you feel, to be honest.
Literally 2 days ago.
Yeah,
Yep.
and before that, couple of days, yeah, too much.
Yeah.
You get me? Not joking, but obviously, we went to watch your game on Saturday, and that's probably like the first time I've seen you play in about 10 years or so, or maybe even longer. I can't even remember, but yeah, no, it was good to see you ball out. Get me? Because I think previous days when I used to watch you when you were younger, it was more the left back, left mid phase, but now I know you're a well-established central midfielder for
left back.
Yeah.
club and country, so yeah.
It was left back then.
Bruh.
Yeah, man. I was small. I was tiny.
Is
yeah,
it?
yeah. I used to be the smallest person in the team. Tiny,
Right.
tiny. So they moved me to left back So I started off playing striker. And
What,
then
when you first joined Palace?
yeah, when I was 8. Then through the ranks, when I hit about 12, 13, they're like, okay, cool, you're too small to play striker, but I still in that strike. I would still score goals and that sort of stuff. But they said, okay, where can we see you in like right now? So I moved to left back. Played left back for like from about 12 till 16, I'd say. And then I scored a hat-trick at FA Youth Cup against Sheffield Wednesday. Never went back to left back again. Never went back to left back again. Was off the wing, played in the 10, and just in the midfield really.
Bruh.
So yeah.
Where do you prefer playing the most?
It depends on the team I'm playing for.
Okay.
But
National team.
national team in the 8.
Okay.
In the 8. If it's a team that's completely balling out, in the 10, because I know I'm going to get the ball a lot. But it just depends. I know now I have to get the ball and feed to other people.
Yeah.
So if I know people are going to give me the ball in areas, I like playing in the 10 role because I like playing my back to goal.
Fair.
So you don't find many people that like playing with their back to goal. So because I like playing with my back to goal, and I've played left back. So because I've seen the pitch from different places,
Yeah.
I feel like I can play in different positions, and in midfield it's just easier for me to navigate right now, really.
And this was your first time watching Jacob, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Or
man,
live,
like,
yeah.
you just look like I didn't even know left back was your first position. Well, second position, really.
Yeah.
You look proper comfy in that centre mid, like you just dictate and play.
I've been there for years now.
So to say that you've come from striker to left back to centre mid, yeah, man.
That's the evolution of football.
I would have
Yeah.
seen it.
But I feel like over the course of time, you find your place in a football team. Like Gareth Bale played left back up until he
true.
did the madness against Inter Milan,
Yeah.
and then he went left wing for Tottenham, and then he was playing 10 for them basically. So
I'm trying to think of other players, but yeah, go on.
you get what I mean. It's you kind of find your place. Like
Ronaldo kind of done that.
Cristiano.
He was right mid, right wing, striker.
But I feel like
Age.
those positions are easier to kind of transition. Once you're kind of in an attacking area of the pitch, like a winger, and you become physical, it's easier to kind of shift to 9 once you're a goal scorer.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
general.
that's true.
It's
What
like
about Rooney then? 10,
Yeah.
9, 8.
Rooney's just an all-round
football
player.
We have that discussion a lot of football though. But like we know who's a football player. We know if someone got sent off or if something happened, who can go and who can go and cover any position. Like,
Well, I mean, the last 2 games you lot have had red cards.
yeah, so there's people been having to cover positions.
That's wild.
Bro, we've had a lot since I've been here. We've had a few. We've had more than 2. Yeah, since I've been here, we had a few.
Jeez.
A lot more than that, and it's always like key positions as well. Centre halves, centre halves, or obviously we played a different type of formation on the weekend with one winger. So
Was he a winger that got sent off?
Yeah.
I couldn't really. Obviously, we got there like a few minutes after they kicked off, so at that point, I couldn't tell exactly if he was playing winger up top.
no, because we were playing 4-3-3, but with one winger. So 2 strikers, 1 winger. So that's why I was playing like the whole left side of the pitch half the time. So I was breaking up to the fullback. But yeah, we played 1 winger. So when he got sent off, we then had no wingers. So there was no outlet because there's no outlet on the left side of the pitch.
Left back.
Yeah.
I think Innocent or something like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it now.
So
'Cause
that
I was trying to think. I was like, well, I thought because obviously at the time you lot were obviously countering from a corner, so I just thought he just got up at that end of the pitch.
No, that's his role. Stay on the right wing, and then there's basically 3 of us that play left, like from the middle to left side of the pitch, and the rest of the team plays on the right side of the pitch. So
it's not really balanced, is it?
Nah, it's not. But it does work. It's worked in the past when I've played under this manager. So yeah.
Well, I mean, before the red card, like, you lot were very comfortable. I mean, you lot saw out the last 20, 25 minutes of the half with 10 men, and it was still 0-0. But like at 0-0, me and Deji were like, no, these men can actually get a result. Like, so, but yeah, obviously, key decisions change games. Red card and penalty early second half, and then you're just on the back foot.
Some shaky incidents.
Yeah,
it's a bit peak still, but
happens.
That's football, man. That's sports.
Yeah.
You get me? Can be on a high. Well, not exactly a high for them lot, but on the median, then
fortunes can just change very quickly.
Even when you lot pull one back, you're like, all right, cool, back in the game. I went to get a burger and a cup of tea. So I turned around. And I just see you going like that, innit? Like, get the ball and that.
Yeah, momentum can switch quickly in football. And it felt like when we got that goal back, they kind of sat in. They kind of sat in and were like, okay, cool, let's not lose this game, or let's not draw this game.
Yeah.
But then we knew we have to go for the draw.
Yeah.
So being at 0-0 is good when you've got 10 men, because you can always sit in and you can kind of, okay, if we take a 0-0 here, we've done our job. When we go 1-0 down, you're like, okay, cool, we can nick one late. When it's 2-0, you don't have to go for it. Yeah. And in going for it, you know you're leaving yourself susceptible at the back.
That's true.
Yeah. But we conceded the last 2 in the 88th, in the 88th and the 94th.
Yeah.
So,
but I know by the time they scored the 3rd goal, I think the body language of some of you lot was like fuck this, like.
Yeah. I'd agree.
Then when the 4th one went in,
that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once the 3rd one went in, it was game over.
And when the 3rd one went in, the fans were getting riled up. Riled up.
I think they forgot we had 10 men, you know.
Yeah.
I honestly think the fans
you lot were playing like you still had 11.
Yeah.
At certain points.
Do you know why though? Because when you have 10, it forces you to actually now you have to keep the ball.
Yeah.
You can't go long, because even though we don't want to go long, but you know your first option is, let's go in behind. You can't do it because they've had the ball for so long.
Yeah.
When you get it, you're now like, no, we need a break. Keep the ball.
Yeah.
Because if you give it back to them, you're just going to be doing the same.
Be tired.
Exactly.
And then it got to the point at the end of the first half. I think it was number 9. He looked tired, like been doing them. You know them doggies. Runs.
Yeah.
Dropping in, because it's not his role, isn't it? You get what I mean? You're now having to drop in, come right wing, go left wing, drop in next to us in the midfield. So everyone put in a shift, and I literally everyone did well.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because even like your front man, you lot will get the ball up to him, but because at certain points you'd be so deep, like there's only so long he can hold the ball up.
Right.
And he was actually holding the ball up, but it was just getting the bodies around him. But because you're defending deep, like it's hard being 10 men for that long in a game. Yeah. Whereas if it's late in the game, you can actually just say, all right, we'll hold out for a draw. Whereas those ones, when red cards first half, you'll still think, all right, we can nick this.
Yeah.
And then boom. But
especially if they don't score in that half as well.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I feel like if we didn't concede the penalty, we draw the game.
Yeah.
Because the penalty changed momentum. And obviously they get frustrated then. And then when they get frustrated, they throw more men forwards, leaving more options for us to go forwards on the counter.
They make more mistakes.
Yeah.
I got a question for you though. Actually, no, you can't even answer this.
Go ask it anyway. I want to ask it in PC.
You lot didn't make no subs.
No, we didn't.
Because we was questioning that the whole time, innit?
Well, it was more so the fans that were riled up.
Yeah,
that was the point that they were making.
Well, yeah, those like play locals, but I'm saying like you lot didn't even play anyone. Like,
do you know why? I feel like because
I was thinking like you lot must like
because we were in a good shape and structured. You know, sometimes when you bring someone on into that, and then but everyone knew what was going on. If you bring someone on and they don't know what's going on the pitch,
it's hard to get them up.
Yeah, and if they run out of position one time,
that's it.
Because they got energy. If everyone's got no energy, we're all sitting in next to each other trying to protect each other's backs.
Yeah.
But the sub comes on, he's got energy, and he runs out. You've messed us all up. And it's sometimes hard to communicate that to a sub when things are just going correct. Pep don't make subs sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
More time, Pep plays the same 11.
Makes sense though.
Because he always does it in games where the game's tight. Like he doesn't make a sub.
Yeah.
I've seen it a couple times. Like I think, was it last season or season before? Palace away. he'll go on like a 2-game stretch. If the game's tight, he rarely makes a sub. Also, but yeah.
And you'll be thinking, why have you not made a sub yet? You'll be looking at their bench is like sensational. You're like, come on, bring him on.
I just think he does that to test his players mentally.
It's the type of thing he do.
I do think he does mental games sometimes.
Yeah, 100%.
Keep them on their toes, bruv. So they'll get vexed at him and he'll be like, you got fire. Say nothing. You get me?
It's true.
So,
it's true.
No, that's some peeps, you get me? But yeah, like we're saying, it's a new week. You got another game tomorrow. Hopefully you lot can get the points. Do you know what I mean?
Hopefully.
It's not easy, but hey, that's
hopefully,
football, man.
hopefully, yes.
Because you could just go on a run of results and boom, your fortunes change. So
That's it, literally. But it's just right now when you're on this. I've been in positions before like this where nothing's going correct. No matter what you do, no matter who plays, nothing goes right. But we're trying to change those fortunes. You know, you can only turn up to the next game, do everything correctly, and then play.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it is, man.
The luck's got to change sometimes. We ain't all done stuff so bad in our lives that God's punishing us like this.
That's some karma from before. It's coming back. I can't even say horny, man.
Boy, we haven't all been so bad. So hopefully,
Hopefully your luck can turn around,
Yeah.
man. Because it ain't been easy for you lot, man.
not at all, man. Oh man.
But yeah, like I
That's
said,
funny,
that's
though.
sports, that's football. Do you know what I mean? A run can just help.
Yeah,
Who
hopefully,
knows?
hopefully, man.
Especially coming up to Christmas.
Yeah, to be fair, our Christmas period ain't that busy. You know, our November was busy. We've had Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Monday, Saturday, Wednesday every week. So our Christmas period isn't as busy as I thought it would be. Around from about the 23rd till the New Year is busy.
Yeah,
But
That it's that timetable anyway. It's not sustainable, man.
what do you man think about that in English football though? Do you think it should be like Europe where they have the winter break? Because I know it does make the Premier League and English football so much money over that period, but it also takes a toll on the players. Do you think it should be like Europe?
I don't think it should be like Europe. I don't mind playing through the Christmas period and that, because end of the day, like as fans, we need entertainment.
So that's because when he said I don't mind playing, I was gonna say you're not playing.
No, I get you.
No, I do get it. 'Cause from a selfish perspective, yes, you don't continue because that's what we're used to, isn't it?
Right.
So, but obviously, us speaking about the amount of games on a couple episodes ago and stuff like that, if it actually benefits the players long term, then I'm actually game for it because I'm more player welfare first than anything else. So. You get me?
To be fair, as a player, it is fun to play around the Christmas period because you know if you're in a bad run of form, you can change your fortunes quickly. If you're in a good run of form, you can really push on in the league. It's just the days like I don't want to play on Boxing Day. Give me 27th.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Give me 27th. I'll play 27th, 29th, the 1st. Just let me have Boxing Day off. Like everyone kind of wants their Christmas Day now.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we've never got because you got to sometimes even train on the Christmas Day.
Overall,
Train on the Christmas Day or travel on the Christmas Day.
Especially as you get older as well. Like when everyone starts having families or just being, as you get older in general, you just
once they have their communities,
be a bit more chilled, yeah. So
very true. But yeah, the Christmas Day fixtures or around those fixtures is it is fun, I'll be honest, and it's always good to get out of the house after Christmas Day. But
yeah, but like you can't go ham on your Christmas meal, like, on that day with the family. So you got family come over, drinking games, etc. You can't like.
That's Christmas stops at 9 p.m. for you, kind of.
If you're not traveling.
Exactly. Because I remember one year I had to travel to Bournemouth on Christmas Day. I got a phone call.
Lord of mercy.
At 3 o'clock. I was at Palace. Got a phone call at 3 o'clock. Keith Miller phoned me. He said, Jacob,
Big up Keith.
you need to meet at the Starbucks. You know Starbucks in off the M23.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to meet on the motorway, but you're travelling to the Bournemouth away, Premier League. I looked at my phone, I said, man. I was happy, but at the same time, he said, you need to meet at like 5:30. I was thinking, 5:30, I'm black, we don't eat Christmas dinner at 2. You get what I mean? I didn't even get to eat Christmas dinner. My Christmas dinner that year was soup from the hotel and a few sandwiches.
damn.
What, do you lot have Christmas dinner late?
Oh, yeah.
No,
We're
Yeah, we have it late as well.
Is it?
At like 6.
Yeah, we're late.
Christmas dinner.
No, we're early.
How early?
How
are you?
early?
Latest, like 3.
What?
Latest, yeah.
Free.
Yeah, bro, we have our Christmas meal properly. Like,
But don't
I
you
said
like
properly.
have breakfast?
Yeah, Christmas breakfast is like brunch is like at 12.
Yeah, but like, we're up really early, innit?
Mm.
Because we'll wake up, like, we'll pray everything, all that stuff. So if you want to have breakfast or not, or if, just for argument's sake, if I've gone out the night before, I'll just sleep and I'll wake up at like midday or something like that. And then boom, food's nearly done in that.
Food
Alright.
free.
Yeah, 2 free, because just in case people got places to go, or like if people are coming to ours and stuff, so we'll have leftovers ready for people to come over and
Yeah, your
eat
places are hub during Christmas as
and
well.
stuff. Yeah, so well, it's not even that, but we've got like a little tradition of no African food on Christmas Day, and
Oh,
like,
same.
and we eat not at a late time either. So that's our thing.
Oh no, in my house, everyone comes to my house. Everyone, when I say everyone, both
Yeah.
sides of the family, mum's side, dad's side, but every member, every auntie, every uncle, all the siblings, everyone's around at my house. So we wait till everyone gets round, and then my dad chefs it up.
No,
So
right.
yeah, so
You know, we should go to his house.
yeah,
Christmas
feel
one
free,
time,
feel
you know.
free to come
You don't
because there's
know,
enough
I'll go.
space.
But then, at the time you're starting, I'm ready for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
So,
I'll be real. We've eaten it like by the time because everyone's coming from everywhere.
yeah.
North London, outside of London. So we tell everyone to get there for like 5,
8 o'clock.
8, 7, 8. Everyone's pulling up. So we're eating properly at 8, but we've eaten them because we have a big, just the initial family, our 7, have a big breakfast.
Yeah.
Which my dad will make. So
We like have for breakfast.
it's like restaurant. It's like being in a restaurant.
Ooh.
Everything. Pancake. You have everything. Pancetta bacon, pancakes. You have the sausages. You have like a few different types of sausages. You have a spread.
Don't worry.
You have a big spread.
I'll be at your door, nanny.
Yeah.
That's like my family left me.
Yeah,
Auntie, uncle.
yeah, big spread. It's a big spread. We have lobster at Christmas dinner.
Raw.
We used to have that as well. Actually.
Yeah, lobster
like
Christmas
a couple
dinner.
years ago, but we stopped.
Yeah, so
Don't know why though.
Yeah, see, by the time it hits like 5 or 6, that's when it's either not, maybe I'm depending on if anyone's at my house or not, or if it's busy, or maybe a little nap or downtime period, whatever. Then effectively might go again if my friends come over, if my family come over, boom. Or like I said, I think last week or so, that's when I'll get ready for like the NBA games and stuff like that. So yeah, like latest 3, I think that's when we start eating, bro. Latest.
That's early still.
yeah,
So-
man, that's real early.
Around like midday, I'll have like breakfast. It'll be like pancakes and stuff like that. Then I probably won't eat till like 8 o'clock.
But
Christmas dinner.
I feel like because we eat ours at a certain, well, I say not a strict time, but we have it at a certain time. I don't need to have a big breakfast because I
True.
want to have like a
Good
not
dinner.
a big meal, but I want to enjoy it proper. Where I'm like, oh, I'm not full up from early, innit?
Yeah.
So in the morning, it's just more so just not snacking on certain stuff, but like nitpicking and like, all right, cool, blah blah blah, or a little breakfast, but nothing major in it. So
Is there a rule in your house about present opening and timings?
I think they kind of used to be because everyone's
Older.
Like,
Yeah, everyone's old now. Do you even get presents like that?
yeah.
Oh man, we still got one left. One still. Jeremiah is still 14, so one left waiting to get to an adult. But but the rule was always you had to finish. You had to go to church in the morning, and then you had to go finish your breakfast, and then we had to wash the dishes. And once the dishes are washed, you're not allowed to put in the dishwasher. You have to wash the dishes. Once the dishes are washed, then you can go and open your presents.
Right.
But everyone's got to be in the room while you're opening your presents. That there's a full on, and it's still to this day. It's
That's
now
nice though.
Yeah,
No, it is. It's good tradition. To be when we were younger, we used to have everyone wake up early and open presents together. But
Yeah.
like, everyone, youngest just turned 16 now, so it's
yeah,
not-
not a thing like that.
yeah. Like they said, lucky to even scramble for.
Lucky to get something, man.
I'll be like, what? Have I got something?
Something wrapped up for me,
For
you know?
me?
Yeah.
What?
So yeah, I'm like, all right, cool. When's the food ready? That's it.
That's
Or
the real
I'll
gift,
just
innit?
say, yeah, or who's coming?
Yeah,
That's it more so.
I'll be real. You know them them link sets and them rubbishy for gifts that I used to think were rubbish. You see, when I'm running out of shower jar at football, and I think to myself, oh man, I wish I got one of them
Yeah.
at Christmas.
Nah, yeah, they kind of bang now, you know?
Yeah, I need them.
The only thing that don't bang is the celebrations, celebrations box of chocolates
Yeah.
and Quality Street. That never bangs.
What's your favorite celebration?
Milky Bar.
Oh wow.
I don't mind
Or-
that though.
Or Galaxy.
I don't mind Milky Bar.
Yours?
Bounty. I like Bounty. I don't eat chocolate mad, but
Wait.
Bounty's my go-to.
Bounty's
chocolate.
your go-to chocolate in there.
Yeah. I'll or if I'm feeling spontaneous, Malteser.
If you're feeling
Spontaneous.
spontaneous,
Yeah.
Maltese is the first.
is better than Bounty.
No, but
Malteser is my
I like
pineapple
Bounty
one.
more.
Okay, cool.
I like Bounty more. I like Malteser, but I prefer the Malteser celebration than the actual Malteser chocolate.
This is growth, you know, because you see, Bounty. I swear to you, I leave that chocolate in the
Bro,
Malteser, in
my
the
work,
celebration thing.
I think in work last week, I was gonna say my work colleagues, they know like if there's a box like that Bounty, they'll know I'll eat it.
Bounty.
I don't really eat chocolate, man. So, I do, but if I do eat chocolate, it's Milky Bar first. It's white chocolate first. Then if it's dark chocolate, it's Bounty.
Talk about Milky Way.
Oh
Milky
Milky Way.
Milky Bar's
yeah.
not in
No,
celebrations.
I'm saying my go-to chocolate. I
Oh,
know,
Milky Bar.
I know Milky Bar's not in celebrations.
Oh, yeah.
I know that. But I'm saying like Bounty is my preferable choice in that sense.
Wait,
so,
what's your top 3 chocolates then?
Yeah, this is a good question.
so that's easy. Milky Bar, Bounty, and anything else. Can,
Bounty's in his top 3 chocolates.
Yeah.
That's so
wild.
crazy to
That's
me.
wild,
I don't
man.
really eat like chocolate mad.
No,
Not
but
even
Bounty's in your top 3 whether you eat chocolate or not.
Yeah, that's
Because I like
mad.
coconut as well.
My goodness, Bounty
You
being
do, don't ya?
Bounty being in your top 3 chocolates is crazy.
bro. It's mad because my mom likes Bounty a lot as well, so probably I got that from her.
Do you like Ferrero Rocher?
Not really, no.
Yeah, no, I can't eat that.
Actually, no.
I don't like that
'Cause
either.
I don't eat nuts, so
Oh, okay.
I can, but I just don't like nuts. Like that, so yeah.
What's your top 3?
Chocolates.
Yeah.
Malteser number 1, easy. Milky Bar, I love Milky. I like white chocolate as well. And I like Galaxy. But cookie, what's the one? Cookie crumble? You remember that one?
That's nice actually.
Yeah, Galaxy.
See
Cookie
now
Crumble.
when
That's fair.
you're adding the twists, to then I can
Yeah.
get a bit more specific. But if
Yeah.
you're just going generic ones, then
No, but Bounty's a twist.
no, it's not. It's a normal chocolate. Like in terms of, it's not like a special edition where the cookie crumble initially was,
Yeah,
and
that's
then they made it an actual thing. I'm saying Bounty's like a
Yeah.
normal. It's like a standard chocolate. It's whether people like it or not. That's a different story.
Fair.
That's true. What are your top 3?
Galaxy, just the plain Galaxy. Minstrels and Maltesers.
Minstrels. I forgot about minstrels. Yeah,
I
minstrels
can't
are.
even remember what minstrels are.
Minstrels the
Wow.
one, like, you know, the Revels, when we were talking about Revels?
Yeah.
The one that's
what I
not
was thinking
coffee.
about in my head. Okay, yeah. See, I wouldn't
Minstrels bad.
Minstrels are a
would
sensational
not-
chocolate.
pick out a minstrel back. Like,
Seriously. If I go cinema, it's either minstrels or Maltesers, you know?
Is it?
Yeah.
Fair.
mate, yeah,
I'm buying a pack of Haribos.
me.
Yeah, you
Sneaking
man,
it
you
in.
man are sweets guys, isn't it?
Even it's. Do you know what? It's only this year again I've started to bang out sweets. When I was younger, I used to love sweets galore, like way over chocolate. But then I don't eat both mad. But recently, every episode you will see Haribo.
Yeah.
Like, I've just been so peckish on sweets. I actually need to stop. But yeah, chocolate thing is just Milky Bar, Bounty, and probably Galaxy for me. Yeah.
Wow, my goodness.
And even then,
Milk and Dirt, it's the Bounty one that's confusing, but
That's funny though,
hey,
Yeah,
Bounty's
because
lovely.
there's so many different chocolates, and you know when there's something out there for everyone.
Yeah.
Bro, this is why when celebrations, when people buy, I'm happy because I know not a lot of people like it. So I'll be like, I can actually enjoy it. I don't
Yeah.
have to do the nitpicking, blah blah blah.
You don't have to
let
get
it
there
be
first.
last in the box.
yeah, you have to get there first.
No.
He's guaranteed chocolate.
Yeah.
At any stage.
Yeah.
So whilst you're scrambling, do. Alright, cool.
Oh man.
So yeah, that's me and my that's definitely not as weird as you two's red sweet and chips. Someone even messaged me today saying, how can both your co-hosts not like red sweet and chips? And I said, now you see what I have to put up with.
I ain't been liking chips for the longest anyway, man.
So
So
yeah.
Nah, but
I can have like 10 chips though. Let's just put together. I can have like 10 or like maybe like a little bit, but
I ain't eating no red sweet.
I think I might have one.
None.
It's orange.
that's wild
No,
though.
it's not. It's
There's
not.
so
It's not.
many,
Yeah, it's not.
so many different kinds of red sweets.
Nah, but red sweets, no, man. Green, yellow,
You never even
orange.
tried the heart from Star Mix Haribo.
No,
I looked at you like you're crazy.
no way.
He said, "F you, bro."
Nah. Can't try them.
Ah.
Can't do that. But you know.
Speaking of red, the Red Devils, do the cross, get me. Obviously, our team, United.
Yep.
We finally got an impressive win, scoreline wise. Not so much the game. We're actually better than normal, but Garnacho's overhead kick, obviously.
Yep.
It was yesterday. So haven't actually discussed it with either. But did you see it?
I did see it.
Because it was flipping sensational.
It was beautiful.
I think that's the best overhead kick I've seen in the Prem.
Over Rooney's?
Yeah, I chose that over Rooney's.
Do you think?
Yeah. His was harder. He had to time everything perfectly. And he was going backwards. I watched the replay of Rooney's yesterday, yeah. And Rooney, the deflection, it's not that it went off course or anything, but it gave him time to adjust it. And he didn't catch it completely sweet.
It's on it's kind of in between his foot and his shin.
Yeah.
Joaquin said it yesterday.
But Rooney's one flies top corner.
Bro,
Like flies top corner.
I heard that, but Garnacho's one, that was the
Garnacho's one
only
flies too,
place that was the only place it could have gone.
Garnacho's one's more like, you know, see when like Bale's one in the Champions League final?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's going away from the ball and he's put it back.
Yeah, that one was.
But like, yeah, that one yesterday, bro. The analysis I was doing on that, after, I was like, this is crazy. He literally had to time every step away from goal perfectly. Like the 1, 2, 3, and he caught it. It wasn't even a zooming thing. He just caught it so sweet.
Yeah.
That it was just like, all right, cool. And then they showed Rooney's one at halftime. I was like, yep, Garnacho's one. Like, so.
What about Benteke's one? Liverpool United.
It was nice, but I call that more of a like. I say Garnacho's more overhead than Benteke's more bicycle. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Benteke's got more of the angle to
Right, I get you.
to work with
yeah.
effectively.
Yeah,
So
'cause that one gets slapped top corner as well.
yeah, but yeah, no, that one was good, but that wasn't even the most exciting goal in that game because that was Martial's debut.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and Martial.
Yeah.
So,
That
yeah.
guy loves a goal against Everton though.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. He does.
He's
to be
back
done.
like 7.
You see when he's in front of goal, you know, I always actually think he's going to score.
Hey, when he first came to United, that was his brand.
Yeah.
Like,
he
he's,
twisted him. He gave Van Dijk some nightmares first few games.
When Van Dijk was at Saints, yeah.
Twisted him playing.
Interesting character, man.
Mate, like ability-wise, absolute top class from young, but it's
The
like,
other stuff that comes with it.
it's your application throughout the years.
He was meant to be the Mbappe before Mbappe.
Yeah.
Because didn't he get bought from Monaco?
Yeah.
And then he had the
Same
Ballon d'Or clauses in his contract and all sorts of stuff like that. And
Glad we put that in there.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, because when they sing, when like Op fans will be like, oh, he's 50 million. He didn't reach the clause. Do you
yeah,
know
so
what I
it
mean?
might be like 25,
It was
30.
like, I think he ended up being like 36. Maybe he's got to, but he's been there for years. And I think yesterday was probably about his 90th goal for United. So he still hasn't touched 100.
Oh,
He's
okay.
been there for like 9 years or so.
Has he?
It's a bit
8 or 9
sad.
years, bro. He's been there for time, you
I
know.
thought how old is Martial now?
It's like 27, I believe.
Oh,
We
wow.
signed him at like 18, I'm sure. So,
When he first came out, he was I'd give it to him. He's sensational.
Yeah,
mate,
he had that aura about him that he doesn't even care.
I feel that's what footballers need, and they just need to keep it up. You can't care what people say.
yeah,
I
but
think
it's
it
then-
only happens when you're young, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
After a while, you start caring
even
about
then,
things.
I hear that to an extent, but it's how you further progress. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just how you further progress. Obviously, in Martial's case, he's not always had the benefit of certain managers, etc., all that stuff. Say that Mourinho's time, it kind of hampered him a lot. And then it's also on the player themselves, how they further. Like I said, all about application. They have all the talent in the world, but, mate, you get me? So,
Did Mourinho's time really hamper him though? Because his numbers were alright.
yeah, that's when him and Pogba basically saved Mourinho's job. It was so weird. He didn't like both of them. And then the time they played and we went on a run, effectively, like him
Didn't you have
lasting longer.
You had
Than,
Lukaku them times? Or you
Yeah,
had Ibrahimovic and Lukaku them times?
yeah, mate. It's been a whole different jazz with that club. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And yeah,
We've gone through players.
Yeah, you have, to be fair.
players with big names or
you've
big
had-
price tags.
You've
do you
had
know
some
what I mean? So,
players. from Falcao to Di Maria.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when they left Man United, they were themselves again.
Effectively.
Like,
Falcao not so much as much, but
yeah, but
Di
when he went
Maria
back
for
to
sure.
Monaco, Cavani,
yeah, but
That's-
he came
a
at the end.
different
He
situation, though.
came late.
like I think Højlund's the first striker that we signed for so long that was under 30.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I can't remember
wow.
the last, because remember we signed Van Persie at about 30 or 28.
Late. It was late.
Yeah, late
It was
20s,
late.
28,
Yeah.
29, 30. But Højlund's like,
The first one since Lukaku.
yeah, because Lukaku
Yeah.
was like mid-20s, and
Yeah.
that's a good one there, to be fair. But obviously he's come with the hype already.
Yeah,
Højlund's come with the price tag, but not the hype. So,
Yeah.
and it's just like, that's why I was happy when we got him, because I was like, we finally got a very young, like, he's far from the finished article, got a lot to work on, but he's so raw that you can see like the potential in it. Like,
I hope his desire never goes down,
but that,
because you can see it on the pitch every time he plays. So I just hope that never leaves him.
You hope that for every player, but you know, life happens. You get the money.
and the situation of your club.
Yeah.
Because it seems like United seems to kill a lot of players' confidence. Just the club aura.
Yeah.
Like, as much as like, well, you know me, I'm at the point where a lot of it's on the players, isn't it? Especially if a lot of them have stayed from previous like regimes and stuff. But if the environment is not well suited to a lot of them, then you can see when they leave leave us to go to certain clubs, people are like, oh, why didn't United sell? I'm like, bro, some people have to leave to actually flourish.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I've got no problem with us selling a player and the player doing well. Because I'm like, bro, they're human beings at the same time.
Yeah, they need to change the scenery too.
Yeah, there's a lot of like external factors not that can affect their game as well. So
It's true.
But like, as we were saying, Garnacho, that overhead kick, I think it's the best that I've seen in the Prem. I'm trying to think. I saw someone post Andy Carroll's against Crystal Palace.
Oh yeah,
I remember
that one.
Oh
I was
yeah.
at that
Oh
game
my
live.
goodness. Oh
But
yeah.
that was more
yeah.
of a bicycle kind of. He caught that so sweet.
He used to catch. He used to catch a few of them sweet.
Technically, he was very good. Yeah. Well, he still is actually. I saw him score a bang in because he's in the
played
French
League Two.
Yeah.
French League 2.
Yeah.
He enjoys it out there. He said, "I can be myself. I don't get stopped by anyone. The family and the kids walk around." He's
Bro, that's the whole with age.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? 'Cause I think I might have seen something. It might be wrong, but like he even said something about his time. He's moved to Liverpool. He didn't even think he was worth the price. Or
he got
something.
bought for, he
I
got
might
bought for
be wrong,
massive
but
money
yeah.
back then as well.
35 million then
Back
was
then.
massive.
On the same day as Suarez.
Yeah. So, but I
My
mean,
goodness.
we've seen some great overhead kick. I'm trying to think of that. Ibrahimovic versus England.
I was about to say that one.
That
That
one
might
was
be the
fake.
best one because
Yeah.
he lobbed the keeper with it.
That was fake.
Let's go. Let's go. Actually, top 5 of all time overhead kicks.
Ooh, off the spot.
Yeah, off the spot.
I think Ronaldo's for Juventus is up there.
Yeah.
Because his one looked like everything stopped in slow motion just for him. Like Juventus, and the fact that Juventus fans gave him a standing ovation.
Yeah.
And then he signs for them.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, it's just the whole, you know me, I like a good sporting story.
Yeah.
Gareth Bale, like you mentioned,
Gareth Bale definitely in there for
because
me.
of the game Champions League final.
And he's come off the bench, scored 2.
Yeah.
He's actually won them the game.
Yeah, he did.
He's won them the game.
Um,
It's not an overhead kick.
think.
I want to include it.
obviously, Rooney's is very iconic. Manchester derby.
Yep.
That would be like 4th for me. 4th.
I don't know if I've got an order yet, but I can put. I think I've named 5. That I can
Who
have
else
just
got
about
mad
now.
run out?
Ibras will definitely be first
I'm sure
Yeah.
I saw some on Twitter.
because of the impact of all of it. Just the fact that Joe Hart came off his line.
And he's thought of it, improvisation of it there.
Yeah.
It's from like 40 yards out as well.
Yeah.
It's not local
It
at
was
all.
nuts.
And the worst thing is when I'm watching the game, I'm saying, yeah, do it. But I'm not thinking you're going to do it. I'm thinking,
It was nuts.
I remember watching that game live
Yeah.
as well. I was thinking, right, he's going to do it. Then when he done it, it's like, wait, it's just going in.
yeah.
It went in. That's
I'm
definitely
trying to think
first
about
for me.
what
I
he's-
think Ronaldo's might be second.
Felipe Mexes for AC Milan. I don't know if you don't remember. It was a Champions League game, and he's done
not
it
sure I
like
remember.
it was kind of edge of the box. Oh, I'll show you guys after.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
That
too
one was
familiar with
bad.
it.
That was bad.
There's been some crazy overhead kicks, but yeah, I'm Bale's one for me just because of the magnitude of the game.
Yeah.
Because it's Champions League final. All the other
What
ones,
has number one?
it's just because it's Champions League final.
Yeah, no.
And-
Take everything out of it then.
But you can't. That's the thing. When you you can't.
I'm a
That's what
hypocrite
makes
'cause
a goal
I
a
just
goal,
said
innit?
I like the stories.
But there's been some
Okay.
crazy, like, because my mind went to, when you said overhead kicks, my mind went to the best goal I've probably seen, and that's Zidane's Champions League
Champions
final.
League final, Leverkusen.
Yeah, and it's not even an overhead kick, but it's better than any overhead kick I've ever seen because the ball's dropped from the moon
And
and he's on his weaker foot.
it's like he's caught it on a sidewinder,
Yes,
but perfect.
Perfectly.
level. Your leg's not in a natural position.
it's up by his neck.
Because
Ah.
he's not in one leg. If both legs were off the ground, then he's got momentum. But this is static.
Yep.
Yeah, that was majestic.
Yeah.
I actually remember that goal.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't remember it.
That's
there's
when I was
Zidane one.
living
The
in.
Zizou, oh, bro.
I was living in an old kid. I actually remember like watching that at a neighbour's house opposite.
Bro,
Like,
that
fully,
that goal, yeah. That's when the Galacticos were the Galacticos.
mate. That was special.
Zidane was wearing number 5. Oh, you knew what was going
Yeah.
on back then.
Mate, that's why Bellingham wears 5.
Yeah.
But it said
Yes, Zidane was a boss anyway.
Some special footballers in our
So-
time, man. Do you think football's got worse?
No, I just think it's changed. Like the dynamics of the game has changed because everyone is a lot more physically better. But it's like the physical aspect and the technical aspects
Matched
Def-
up or improved?
they've gone up to the level where physical is just so far up there that all you have to worry about now is the technical side, and that's just catching up.
Yeah.
Even though I think it's still better than what it used to be before, but
Do you
compared to the physical, it's still.
I feel like we had more technical. I feel like we had more entertainers back in the day.
Yeah.
We had more like people that you go into the match to watch that player.
And the player really expresses themselves.
Yeah.
football's so systematic now, though.
Yeah.
Like Ronaldinho. It's like I can't see a space for Ronaldinho now. Not to say that he won't bang, but where would he play?
There's no one that makes you fall in love with the game anymore.
I won't say anyone this generation's technical. They're more fitter, if anything.
Yeah.
But and like more, to an extent, robotic.
They as you said, their system. Everyone can play because there's a system in place.
Like back in the day, ballers were probably a bit more technical because they
were
got to
themselves.
fully express themselves. So
I told you, there's no one that I watch now that I'd say he makes me fall in love with the game.
yeah,
Like Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, like
Bergkamp.
Dennis Bergkamp. Like there's
it was just the Prem
Fat
back
Ronaldo.
in the day. Like,
yeah.
But these players made you
just
love.
ball back in the day, yeah.
Zidane, they made you fall in love with football. I don't talk about anyone like that now. Neymar's probably one of them that could make you fall
He's
in
the
love.
last of the dying breed.
Yeah.
which is sad because he's at the
He's
tail end of his
injured now
career.
as
Yeah,
well.
ACL. And now everyone just looks at football more as for the numbers aspect. Oh, how many goals and assists have they got? Blah blah blah. Bro, if you go back and check Zidane's numbers, they're low, bro.
Yeah.
No one cared about that.
Nah,
stuff.
man, we're getting moves of 13 goals and 4 assists.
Yeah, bro.
Nowadays, 30
No one
goals and 4
cares,
assists.
bro.
Yeah, you might get released for that.
No.
That's the thing.
And then, whereas if you're a striker now, if you have one good season, you're gonna get a move.
or if you have one good season, you'll get like a sick contract.
Yeah.
So
That will just keep you in the game to have like 4 bad ones.
Yeah. Yes, you're not wrong. You're not wrong
like
at all.
football's it's still good. It's still great. Let me not downplay it, but it's just not as enjoyable. Or you're not gonna watch it to be entertained like that. You're gonna watch it more so from that's why I like watching top managers. I said this before because I like to see the tactical side because I feel like we're limited now in terms of our enjoyment with football. Like
Doku. I like watching Doku now.
It's
bro.
all about winning, man.
Yeah.
I love old school wingers.
Like I like someone that's gonna get the ball and just run with it. Like
You
do
don't
something,
really see that anymore.
but don't. But
Like beating the first man.
bro. And when I went to watch Messi at the Camp Nou when he was at Barcelona, I saw him on the day when he scored a hat trick against Celta Vigo. Yeah, and I said, this is why this guy's the greatest player ever, because he gets the ball.
Hear that, Ronaldo fans.
He gets the ball and he just does whatever he wants with it. he literally will just go on dribble ups. He'll just dribble. He expresses himself. And Ousmane Dembele came on the pitch at the time, and he came on the pitch, just expressed himself.
Yeah.
Frankie de Jong was just expressing himself. Suarez was just expressing himself. I was like, this is what I fell in love with.
And Messi's a one of a kind though.
I know.
His one isn't even, I'm here to entertain. I'm just here to kill you. But because I'm so good at entertaining at the same time.
Right.
He's not step overs, nothing like that. But he'll easily beat his man. Whereas
He'll be like 5 man.
Whereas like when we're talking about entertainers, you're talking about like you said the Zidanes, Ronaldinho's, Robinho,
R9,
even early Ronaldo, CR7.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna.
R9 was there to entertain you.
Before he became CR7.
Yeah. No, definitely. And
R9 was an ultimate entertainer.
Ultimate, bruv. Ultimate Rivaldo. Bro, that Brazil.
Roberto Carlos.
Bro, all of them, bro. And Marcelo took it over. That's why I rate Marcelo so much, bro.
Yeah.
Dani Alves. These man did downplay it, bro. Like, if you look at Brazil's squad now, you got man like
Richarlison.
If
Arthur.
Yeah.
If Anthony didn't have his case, he's getting called up.
Yeah.
Like, all he does is a spinneroonie. That's so
Their
effective.
first names.
Bro, Joe Linton.
Yeah.
Are you boying it, bro?
Too many English. It's too English.
No offense, Joe Linton, but
It's the names are too English for me. I don't like it.
Namers, man.
Yeah. There's no Dean. There's no Enios or O's or. I'm not feeling it anymore.
bro, when we were younger,
Even Coutinho.
Yeah.
Back
But
before
when he came, he was a serious man.
Yeah.
when we were younger, everyone would add Eno to their name.
Yeah.
I used to be Joinho galore, bro. So
Nowadays it's not that. No one's
and it's mad because whilst Neymar's been injured, Brazil's results have been pants.
Oh yeah, they ain't been.
I think they're like 6th or 7th in their World Cup qualification table. And
Yeah, do you not see what happened in the stadium? They were going. The
Yeah,
fans were
with
going
the
nuts.
yeah.
Yeah.
They might give it a miss this next World Cup.
it's the only thing with because it's like 5 or 6 go through in it. So
Yeah, they're one of the 5-6 best. in
it
that.
just depends by the time he's back. But like when people get at him, you don't realize how key he is for Brazil. That's one thing I've always noticed. And his goal scoring record's stupid.
I think Brazilians might know that though.
Yeah, no, I think they do. But
It's just
like,
outside of Brazil.
yeah,
It's more people with club football.
He's got some reputations, etc. Blah blah blah. But like I said, in terms of pure entertainment, he's one of the last of a dying breed in this. Vinny's trying to bring it back to an extent, but
You know what? I'm lucky. I actually class myself a lucky person because I've watched a lot of these players live. I watched Ronaldinho live.
oh, sir.
I watched Ronaldinho live at the end of his career, Brazil versus Ghana at Craven Cottage.
Oh, this the time he brings out his Ghanaian
Yeah.
side.
He was, and
Every other time we don't hear Ghana,
I watched Neymar live in that day as well. I've seen Messi live. I've seen the best players that have ever kicked the ball more time live.
No, that's it.
Just because my dad was taking me to those games sometimes, and also just because I love the game and I wanted to be entertained. There's no one like that anymore.
Nah, there's no team that will give someone that joy anymore.
No.
Yeah.
And even for the young people that's coming out watching football now, I wonder what they love about football so much.
I want to know too.
Because we know what we like, but what did they actually like about it? Because we like the entertainment factor.
Well,
what did they class as entertainment?
I liked results as well.
Yeah, you like results, but you like the expression to get those results.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I'm more. I've always been like, when it comes to sport, I'm an efficiency person. Like, so I'll limit myself on someone's skill set if you're not taking it to the next
right,
level.
I understand. But
Do you
these
know
players
what I
that we're talking about took it to that.
Yeah,
level.
no, Garra, guaranteed. But it's like sometimes you'll think is a player a winning player.
Do they affect winning?
Yeah. Obviously, it's sometimes in football it's a bit harder because you've got more players on the field. But just for instance, like say NBA or something, you can have someone who's got an unreal skill set, but are you gonna affect winning as much?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think from early when I was watching football, that's one thing I always used to realize as well. It's like, bro, as long as you're not hampering yourself to win,
Do what you want.
do what
Express
you want.
yourself.
I'm all for it. So
That's what I want. People like that back, man.
yeah,
I've even kind of tried to bring it back to my game because I got caught up in the rigidness of, okay, we're doing this, do this, do this. And I said, you know what? I didn't make it on that.
yeah.
I'll be honest, and I don't think anyone does. No one makes it on their ability to just play sideways passes.
Yeah.
You make it on the ability to do something. And then you might have to fall into the game of, okay, this is now my role.
Yeah.
But you didn't make it off of.
I always
role.
mention that for academy players when they're coming through to first team, like do what got you spotted. So say, all right, you're gonna be training with us. All right, you've made match day squad. All right, you're coming off the bench. All right, you're starting. I think it was like a couple months ago when Hannibal started to start, and I seen like a lot of United fans be like, oh, he's not doing much or he's too safe, and I'm like, bro, his safeness wasn't what got him to first team.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and I could understand certain people's frustrations. But then it then goes back to, because I know, like, say, what happens a lot behind the scenes with you lot, managers' instructions, coaches' instructions, or limit a player. And I'm like, that's not why you brought the player up.
No.
Don't limit the player. But at the same time, if the player has not been limited, the player themselves shouldn't limit themselves.
Of course.
Express yourself in the final third. That's what got you seen. That's what got you scouted, etc. All that jazz. So, yeah, young pros, when you make it to a pro, remember why you got to be a pro. Do you know what I mean? And then, boom. Obviously, if you've got a difficult manager, then you lot sort that out between yourselves. But yeah,
that's easier said than done, man.
no, definitely. But yeah, speaking of the NBA, well, I say speaking, but obviously briefly mentioned that a few minutes ago. Victor Wembanyama, the number 1 draft pick, the one that was going to be held potentially better than LeBron, potentially better than Michael Jordan, etc. Obviously, he's at the very beginning of his career, so no one knows. And
Yeah, it's still early for him.
being 7'4", 7'5",
Crazy.
with that skill set, 90, like it's just
Crazy.
Yeah. And first few games, especially I think the second Suns game, because they beat the Suns twice in like the first few days or something like that, in a couple of days.
Yep.
And he put up like 38 and 10 against KD and stuff, and everyone's like, shit, yeah, he's gonna come out. But the Spurs have now lost 12 in a row from last night. So, not more of a question, but I just feel like he's got now it's a rude awakening
To the NBA.
to the NBA. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say it is because there's a couple of factors you have to look at. Before he came to the NBA, he was playing pro ball in France anyway.
Yeah.
So he was kind of already a professional in it. So he kind of got the jump on all the other rookies anyway.
Yeah.
But what NBA has that the French league don't have is the amount of games that they have. Like 82 games, even though the fact they ain't played 82 yet, but they played
Close to 20.
15 to 20 bracket now.
yeah.
I think
Because
the
they've
Suns
played
are
that
11
much,
and
yeah.
6.
The turnaround every time is only a couple of days, or maybe even 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
And for someone of that stature, and I can guarantee that the medical team, they're trying to build up like a baseline of all his like normal results that will give him like being a good recovery window, innit?
Yeah.
They're still trying to figure that out. Plus, at the same time, there's all the other squad members as well.
But for him, even more, you'd be even more cautious because he's 7'4", 7'5". He's very slim. So, and you know, bigs in the league, they don't last. They're not meant to technically last long at that size.
And with the investment that they have with number 1 draft pick now.
Yeah.
And with the Spurs organization being the team that has breaded through these big talents like Tim Duncan, David Robinson before that.
Yeah.
So there's pressure on them to be like, all right, don't fuck this up.
Yeah.
Because you like have this in your hands now to win 5 more championships in like 5 years or something.
Yeah.
Like that. So I think it's a process that just has to come together slowly. But it was always in for rude awakening though.
Yeah.
Because this is a different skill level, and this is a different skill level now.
Yeah, but maybe not to this extent he might not have been expecting.
Maybe not, but you know, he was heavy in the press. Not him, but the expectation of him was heavy in the press, and that could rub everyone that's watching him, that's in rival teams, the wrong way.
Oh yeah,
Because they want to go at him every night.
They're getting every.
They want to put 30 on his head.
Yeah,
like he's on a wanted poster.
no, for real.
He's getting every player's best shot.
Yeah.
Literally.
Especially the young ones.
Yeah. And they're going at him.
Yeah. The older ones, they're just there to they'll school him in it, drop a quick 20 on him, and just keep it moving.
Yeah, say don't worry, your time will come in like 5 years or something.
Do you know what though? As much as it's been a rude awakening for him, his team aren't helping him out. Not at all. I've been watching. I watch a few of the games because I want to see how he's doing.
Yeah.
But some of the decision making in the team make. I'm like, you have a 7'4" big man, a generational talent. He's in the post. He's literally hand up in the post. Give him the ball.
Yeah. When they're in that position,
Like,
Yeah, they need to give him the ball a lot
you,
quicker.
even
as
if he
well.
doesn't want it, force it on him.
no, but he's in the post like this.
Yeah,
Give him the
his
ball.
hands are up.
And then
But there's times he stays out the post too much.
I understand that, but instead they're taking 3-pointers, and I'm thinking to myself, I understand you want to get your lick, you want to get yourself a contract also, but you're gonna make yourself looking better by giving him the ball because it's gonna translate to more wins.
Yeah.
So
That'd be more assists as well.
exactly. But what I'm seeing from them currently, and they've got Jeremy Sochan playing PG point guard right
He's
now.
not really a point guard, is he?
No, no, he's not a point guard at all. No, not really. No,
At all.
Jacob was about to say he's not a basketball player.
I was, I was, but nah, he's not a point guard at all. And he's playing point guard, and it's like he's not feeding Wemby as he should be fed.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? I understand that Wemby should be doing other things, obviously. Be in there for rebounds. Don't be out on the 3-point line.
Sorry to cut you out. I feel like on that point of the point guard, they should have brought in an experienced point guard.
It would have made sense. The whole team's young.
Yeah, just someone that knows how to run the game. Obviously, not saying
They
getting
ain't
Chris
got
Paul.
no vets.
Not
No,
really,
not
bro.
really, no.
Their team's
Their team's really young.
really young. As in,
it?
like, their whole starting five, you're looking at them like, how many are you over like 25, 26?
I think was it either
me check
Vassell or Vassell, however you say his name, and then Keldon Johnson. One of them signed a big contract in the summer. But even then, like, that's their main.
Yeah.
And I think they're like in their mid-20s or early 20s or so.
But when you sign Wemby, you go and get a point guard. You know, you get a veteran point guard, a Ricky Rubio.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Or someone that's just gonna feed him or he understands. A court manager,
Yeah, definitely.
a Chris Paul type of point guard. You get what I mean?
Ideally,
That
you want Chris Paul at that stage, but
Yeah.
obviously it's just...
that can direct traffic.
Wow, they have none.
See,
What's that? None?
No vets.
Yeah,
the team's young,
yeah, very young.
and you can see it in their play. Every time I watch them, I'm like, yeah, you guys are making some silly mistakes.
They got childish tendencies about them.
It's like watching AAU, honest. Oh no, it's like watching college basketball when they just some people just shoot. They try and shoot their way out of shooting slumps, and I'm like, bro, this is the NBA. Pass the ball.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Then Greg Popovich got a big task on his hands then.
Yeah, but that's why he signed a new deal as well, because of Wemby.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I think obviously this is the test of year, if anything, in it, their feeder year. So they can effectively
Yeah,
not
it's
tank,
like a free
but
hit, innit?
Yeah, just do what they want. He knows he's secure one, and it's just growing pains for Wemby as well. But then I feel like the off season coming up, obviously very early in this season, but like start to bring in few vets, experienced heads.
Yeah.
They don't have to be players that are putting up mad numbers, because you're just feeding the beast, bruv.
Yeah.
That's literally all you got to do.
It's true.
Get another good scorer around him. I think, to be fair, Vassell and Keldon Johnson, they're decent scorers, but like, bro.
You need the glue for that.
Yeah, man.
Someone to be the glue.
Like you even said, a Ricky Rubio or something, then a young point guard can learn off that person.
Yep.
Like, etc. So, yeah. But yeah, no, I saw, when I was checking their score last night, at the point, their game was tight, but then I was just checking their losing streak, then again today, and I seen 12 in a row they've lost, so I was like, yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're 3-13.
Yeah, so it's bound to happen, but we just didn't think it would happen like that though.
I think, especially after like the first week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Started off so well.
Yeah, like you just thought, all right. Because remember, we said he can make the All-Star team.
Yeah.
Like,
Now that's out
Yeah,
the window.
you know they love the hype straight away.
yeah, bro.
Before seeing 20 games.
We all love it though.
Yeah, it's
'Cause,
true.
Yeah.
Like, it's either All-Star team, Defensive Player of the Year, because he was getting in the
Yeah.
blocks, blah, blah, blah. Then, yeah, when your team is pants, it doesn't matter how good you are in some aspects. So.
Yep. You saw LeBron with the when he first moved to the Lakers, he couldn't save them. And he was that's off him winning 4 championships.
Yeah. No, definitely.
So if LeBron can't save a team when he's the man, how you expect Wemby, who's just coming in to save a team that is that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just need to grow together.
Well, even when LeBron first joined the Caps,
They were terrible.
when he come in as a rookie, they didn't make the playoffs, did they?
Nope.
So,
Michael Jordan when he
they-
first came to the Bulls, nothing.
Yeah, in those teams, the vets don't want to concede to a young guy, innit?
That
It's their pride that don't want
Yes,
to,
you're
don't
correct.
want to bread in the young guy.
you're correct. 'Cause
No,
when
majority of the time.
yeah.
But I think when LeBron come, they did.
Well, it took
No,
them a
they-
while.
they-
They didn't.
they didn't.
They didn't warm to him. Nah, they were cussing him before. They was like,
Yeah.
no 18-year-old's gonna come in here and take my spot.
Yeah.
And then after the first day, they realized, yes, this 18-year-old's coming and taking your spot
Better than
and
all
your
of us.
life and everything else.
25 and 9 on his debut
Yeah.
or whatever. I'm like,
And with MJ, it was like a culture shock at the same time because they were smoking and that in the locker rooms and stuff and doing other stuff.
Yep.
yeah, those days the players used to really live life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, players were playing, man.
Even like football as well.
Oh, the George Best eras.
Yeah, bro.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Everyone, what? Fag after game. Fag at half time, mate. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah. How
yeah.
times have changed.
And another team on the opposite end of the scale in the NBA, who effectively should kind of be like the Spurs, are the Orlando Magic. They're second in the East, and I think they're on a 7-game win streak at the moment.
Jalen Suggs.
Well,
Pablo.
Yeah. To be fair, Franz Wagner's.
I'll be honest, the team,
Wagner.
Yeah.
the team's
The team's doing good,
Team
man.
is playing like a team, and I feel like it's time the Magic got some good because they ain't had nothing good about them
To be
since
fair,
Dwight Howard.
their squad's mostly the same from last season.
But
it's
they're
building
growing and building together because
It's basically like an international team that have grown up, so going
Yeah.
through the ranks, and they'll do international competition, etc.
Yep.
World Cup, Olympics, but there's no like star players for them. So that they give me that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But because when they beat the Lakers a couple of weeks ago, I was like, it's just one of those games for Lakers. But then they've actually gone on a win streak, and I was looking at the standings last night, and I was like, shit, they're actually second in the East.
yeah, they're a good team, man. They're a
Yeah.
good young team, and I like to see it. I like to see the new and upcoming teams who are actually going to take the NBA by storm. Because let's be honest, all the guys we've loved and grown up watching are actually on their way out. So we got to find some
5
new.
years, they'll be gone.
Yeah, we got to find some new guys to start watching and rooting for.
Yeah, it's peak still.
And these guys that's been drafted to the Magic, they were drafted quite high anyway. So you expect your draft picks to be doing good eventually.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
nice to see that when it actually pays off.
Yes.
It's just that like the hype wasn't big, whereas a team that was quite hyped, probably spoke about them quite a lot. The Clippers. Wait, now I'm joking. Not even hype, but the Timberwolves, top of the West, they're doing really good. So
Yeah, shout out Cat,
yeah,
Anthony Edwards.
cat that funny guy, bro.
I feel like his voice don't match his actual like the way
Size.
he looks. Yeah.
It's just his demeanor, bro. It's like,
He seems like such a funny guy.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
said it on the previous episode when Jeff Teague's telling the story about
Yep.
him pushing LeBron, and then he was talking about that, but then they're talking about
The Ben Simmons choke.
yeah, that's it.
I watched that episode as well. I watched that episode. Oh man.
And bro, he said, Cat said after the game, he's like, I ain't no punk. And Jeff Teague's like, yep, you ain't no punk, Cat. And I was like, hey, Jeff Teague,
man.
he's
He's
for me, he's the
funny.
best storyteller in the NBA.
Yeah, he's good.
100%.
I commented on that post, obviously like nearly 300 likes and that because I'm a bit famous now. You get me? Now I'm joking, but then people commented back saying Iman Shumpert, and I was like, to be fair, I've heard one or two of his stories.
He's
Yeah,
good.
he is a good
As a
storyteller.
storyteller.
Yeah.
But I just feel like Jeff Teagues are funnier. Like,
Yeah. Amon Chumpert tells a better story,
Fair.
but Jeff Teague tells it, and it's just so funny when he tells it.
Fair enough. Fair. Speaking of Iman Shumpert, which is random, I was watching. Do you know what? Yeah, you made me start to watch Nightcap more.
Oh,
Like,
Nightcap, my
because of
favourite show.
how much they split up their segments, and I was watching them speak. I don't know if you watched it yet,
Yeah.
but them speak about him and Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
Because obviously, when it first came out, it was. I think she put out a statement that it basically weren't a madness. They just split.
Yeah, amicably.
I can't even say the word.
Yep.
But then now it's come out when I think Shannon was reading it
Yeah.
to Ocho that he basically
Cheated. There was some form of unfaithfulness. There was also some form of.
Is it?
yeah. I only saw that today.
That's what
earlier
they
today.
said, but it was said that if she felt or he felt like he was being told to like step aside in the limelight and
That's
stuff
it.
like that. So you see when he's on red carpet, he doesn't feel like he's the man anymore. That's kind of what the
It's basically you and your missus on red carpet, but you used to have the limelight. Now she's got limelight, but they're telling you to like go to the side. We want to just speak to her and take pictures of her. It was basically along those lines, isn't it? So.
Which in my head, that's fine. If
Take your pictures, man.
Yeah,
I don't want to take pictures
yeah.
anyway.
If I'm in a
That's your personality.
no, but in my relationship, if that's me and my missus is bigger than me now and she's taking photos by herself, yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I agree, but I'm just saying from his perspective. Obviously, he's always been.
But he's used to being a star, though.
Yeah,
I understand that, but she's also always been a star, you know. Tiana Taylor's not been small.
No, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
But like,
you understand this perspective.
yeah, from
I
a
do
selfish
understand that as well.
perspective, I
Yeah.
get it. But I'm like, bro, that's your wife, bro. You can't hate on your wife. Like, that's your snow.
If you're hating on your wife, you're finished.
Yeah, bro. You don't love your.
That's literally the person who's on your team.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, your spotlight's not gonna be like that forever. Not to say not shine, but bro, just,
I'm sure there was more to it than that, though.
oh yeah, Gareth. But
Has to
that
be.
was one of the things that
Yeah.
was supposedly a slight issue and stuff like that. And it's mad because when I first saw the like news of them splitting up, I think like 2 months ago or whenever, I was like, oh, it kind of, usually I don't really care about celebrities' lives or like their marriages and stuff like that. But that one I was like, no, did I just see correct? I need to read that again.
Yeah, because they look. But
Yeah,
do you know what's weird? Social media.
perception. Yeah.
Social media makes it look like the best thing since sliced bread.
Very true.
Yeah.
Honestly, you look at these relationships and it's great. In reality, it's not that,
Oh no, 100%.
and it's
bro.
never that. Social media can ruin you.
And I think it's just because of like, you know, when you like a couple as well. Like, not to say I care, but you just like them as a couple.
Yeah.
Like the energy that they give out and stuff like that, even from like their shows and stuff like that. You'll be like, all right, cool. So I was like, they broke up. Not to say I was surprised, but
Yeah. Anything can happen.
No,
innit?
when you told me, I was surprised because it's something that you don't really think about, innit?
Yeah.
Not to say that you think about them all the time, but you just like associate them two as being married.
Yeah.
So now that you told me, they're
Mm.
not married anymore, I was like, raw, like, okay, since when?
yeah.
Do you know what's funny though? And I see a lot of people like around our age getting married, yeah. And then I also see a lot of people around our age. Well, I'm 26, so a bit younger than you guys. So in their 30s, getting divorced. Yeah. Do you feel like people don't work hard enough for their marriage anymore?
I was thinking that when I was watching that episode. I think it might have been, I can't remember out of the two guys who said it, but it just made me then think, like, our parents' generations, for instance, they're willing to fight through much more stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas us, not to say me in particular, whatever, but anyone can just not like one major thing.
And then you just
And it
let
could
them-
be grounds for breaking up or could be a trigger point for something, innit? But at the same time, I just think our generation as well, sometimes because of like, especially people that kind of publicize a lot of stuff and
Yeah.
things like that, or not show image as per, but you've already set a precedent, so you feel you have to live up to it. I feel in general, some people generally get married a bit too early.
Yeah.
I feel like that as well sometimes, and I think the way this society works now is that it's perceived like there's always options, isn't it? And you know, in this relationship thing, like if you hear the word options, yeah, you forget that even if you leave who you're with, you're still gonna have to build a foundation with someone else, then go through that whole thing that you had before, because you think it might be better, and it might not even be better. It might even be worse.
The grass ain't always green.
Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth.
On the other side, so
No, you're 100%
But I think
correct.
in this generation, we're just more likely to take the leap of faith, thinking that, all right, we'll be all right.
that's what it is.
When
Because
it was rubbish.
you think I do understand the flip side of it. Of I'm not gonna settle for this as well, innit? Because you think, in YOLO sense, you've literally only got one life, innit? But then
At the same time, though, like, it's not settling if you chose that person. Though.
Right.
no, I'm saying
Right.
settling for something. No, I heard that point, but like there's certain aspect. This is why I say I feel like people get married, because you don't actually learn someone fully. You're never gonna know someone 100% regardless, innit? But there's certain things that might be developed over time that you'll be like, raw, like, okay, now we're locked in like this. You've shown me a completely different
Right,
side to an
right.
extent.
But
Like-
people don't show you themselves; they show you a representation of themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Ooh, that's going in my quotes.
but at the same time,
I like that.
at the same,
you need to catch the character slipping before you actually make a decision.
that's the thing. So
Not
but-
to say sorry.
No, go.
When I said people get married too quick, because I've always said I never put a time limit on anything in it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever works for, say, you as a person or as a couple, whatever, that's you, and
Mm-hmm.
you get me. And that's like me as well. I'd never put a time limit of, oh yeah, like I need to be with this person for this amount of years
Right,
for this next step to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you feel like you know, take that leap of faith in it.
It just
But
happens.
yeah, it's just for me to bring that back again. Sorry, you were saying.
yeah, no, just back on to the point of what we're talking about, not fighting for marriages. As you said, our parents and our grandparents and those generations, you can see how long they've been together, and you can see what they've done in their marriages. I feel like our problem is in this generation, we don't try and fall in like a marriage. It's you have to always, in my opinion, you have to always keep dating your partner.
Yeah. You
So
do,
as
do.
long as you're with them, you have to keep dating your partner. It's got to be something new. You got to learn how to love them again. Because you always, I'll be honest, you fall out of love with them. You can fall out of love with them. Certain things you fall out of love. You just got to learn to love your partner again. And I feel that's what people aren't doing or taking enough time to do or trying to do. They fall out of love and it's like, okay, cool, I don't want this no more. I'm going to go for the next best thing. But the next best thing is going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to do the same thing again. And I feel like when you're in a long-term relationship or you've been in a long-term relationship, you've got to find a new way to date your partner and carry on loving them in a certain type of way. And love changes over the course of years. So you can see, and I see that with my grandparents and with my parents and how they are with each other, and and I can see when they're not in the best place in loving each other, but you can see when they are, and you can see why they're together and what brings them together.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what our generation or the people I'm seeing around our ages don't have. They just, that one thing happens, okay, cool, I can leave tomorrow. As you said, Dej, they feel like they have options, but your options are always going to be the same thing again.
Like, you're always gonna have options. Always.
Exactly. It's just, it's always just been an interesting one for me, man. And yeah, as I said before, people don't show themselves; they show a representation of themselves. So you've got to understand what you're going for. You get what I mean?
You really have to like
That's
see
that
them,
poetry
yeah.
shit.
See them in every emotion. See what they're like when they're angry. See what they're like when they're sad.
Yeah, facts.
Then that's how you know. That's how you get to know how your potential partner is before you take the plunge.
There's always give and takes. Like,
True.
there's something you're not gonna like, but there's something.
There's always going to be something.
Yeah, you can accept. You'll find, and you'll know that from early on, etc. It's just, yeah.
If you
Like
can
I
love,
said.
if you can love me when I'm at my worst, then I know you're one of the people for me. You're someone to me. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Mates. It's mad that you said that because I came across Jason Kelsey's wife's Instagram because the Chiefs, after they played the Eagles last week, they posted something for the organization that she does. I can't fully remember.
Oh.
Um,
Yes.
but yeah, when you think of it, but yeah, I then went on a clip when she was on their podcast,
Right.
and that her and Jason Kelsey met through Tinder.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know that. And
Wow.
then
Yeah.
I think it was something to do with his bio because I think Travis asked or something like this. This is obviously before Taylor Swift. And then she said something like along the lines of like, put whatever you think, or I think Jason Kelsey, he had something like, I'm looking for this. And it come across corny, but she was like, if I can accept you at your worst, like that, what you're saying, what you may perceive to be your worst of yourself, then I'm gonna love you at your highest. So that's it. She told Travis Kelsey to keep. He said, "What tip have you got for me if I make an account?" And I think it was Tinder or whatever. Sorry, I think Hinge or I actually can't remember. But she said to him, "Keep your moustache in it," and that's when she made that point to him about like. I bet she basically indicated your moustache don't look good on you, but if they're gonna take you for then boom, get there. And I was like,
It's true, man.
okay, yeah. So
It's true.
it's nuts what you can just come across randomly. That literally just triggered into my mind. But yeah, song of the week.
Well,
Song of the week.
Well, Deji,
Before we get to
Yeah.
song of the week, yeah.
There we go.
If your life was on the line and you had to choose one song to sing word for word or bar for bar, what song would it be?
Happy birthday.
You can't. Happy birthday don't count.
Happy birthday's a song. I ain't dying.
Oh shit.
Happy birthday don't count. Like a proper song.
Why is that not a proper song?
Nah,
No,
Happy Birthday is my song. No, you don't have to call Usher.
Ooh.
I can sing that. I can sing most Usher songs lyric for lyric. So
Yeah, we said this actually.
yeah.
Usher's biggest fan and number 2 fan here.
Word for word, bar for bar.
Word for word, bar for bar. That's the thing. I'm not massively great with lyrics, even if I massively love the song. I feel like saying Gigs talking the hardest.
Could you do that lyric for lyric?
I think I can. I should. The man them all know it lyric for lyric. I should.
Yeah, most
technically, yeah.
But can the song play in the back? The song can't play in the background, can it?
It can play in the back.
What, the instrumental or the song?
The song.
Oh, I can sing bare songs word for word then.
Oh, rah.
Yeah, but I thought it had to be instrumental. If it's instrumental, I can sing like a lot of Usher songs. That word for
fair
word.
play.
But
I could sing a few Ushers.
what's your song to go to?
I'm trying.
Mine was a gig song though. No pain is the essence.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pain is the Absence as well, because I think I did that.
I could sing easy.
I nearly did the whole of it on my boy's birthday last month or something. Yeah, probably probably. But that's the thing. I'm just not great with lyrics. I'm weird because I've got a good memory for a lot of stuff. But when it comes to, I think it's just because I enjoy music. Because if I like it, I like it.
Yeah,
I'm not a diehard like
lyric
you
guy.
know.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Usher, I love you.
But there's a lot of Drake songs I could do word for word easy as well, you know.
Yeah, me with Alicia Keys as well. Word for word, bare songs.
Yeah, like a
Bare songs.
lot of Drake ones I could do.
I think I word for word the whole album for her.
Yeah, the whole Take Care album. And Nothing Was the Same. I could do.
Nothing was the same easy.
Yeah, I could do most.
I think I can do Three Little Birds word for word.
Oh,
Tune.
There's a few Bob Marley songs I think I can do word for. Cause when I get in my little Bob Marley phase, I'll just bang out, and I have phases like that every year, innit? I think I can do
one Bob Marley song word for word.
One Love as well. I think I can. And I think Justin Timberlake, Beyonce, Fighting
Time.
Temptations. Is it Fighting from the film? Is the film Fighting Temptations?
Yeah, Fighting Temptations. What song though?
What's the song? Took me a while, but
Just
I'm
now.
finally here.
I just wanna get you
testify.
fire.
I ain't
Make
seen
it
that movie in
crystal
years.
clear.
What's the song
I've
called?
been picked up.
Oh,
I've been
I
picked
forget
up.
up. But
Talked about. Oh, that's a big. Turn my life around.
aye, that song's.
Things I can always fall short for being
And to be fair,
worthy.
I think because it's like a bit of a gospel song as well, innit? So
I ain't good enough because he still loves me.
I'm gonna find
ain't
it.
No
I'm gonna find
superstar.
it.
Spotlight ain't shining on me.
no.
Cause I ain't good enough. But he still loves me. Yeah, I used to. Oh, Beyonce and that song's crazy.
Bro, that
Wake
song-
up some days,
that
I
song
wish
is
I stayed
sensational.
asleep.
I don't know why I don't think it's coming out, but yeah.
The world's on top of me.
He still loves me.
Yeah,
He Still Loves
He
Me.
Still Loves Me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what a movie. Fighting Temptations. That's a great.
It's
That's
because of the song, because it's gospel vibes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I probably need to watch that movie again still.
with Cuba
Yeah.
Gooding Jr.
I've seen it.
Yeah, great
It's
movie.
been so long.
That
though.
one's on record in my house.
He still loves
all
me.
the time.
What a song. What a song. So probably, do you know what? Probably that song, couple Bob Marley songs, and what's the song called? Dun, 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 dun.
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me. I can do Stand By Me, I think.
Word for word.
Yeah.
When the night.
Verses like the,
I actually
the verse.
can. That was like my prime shower song. I'll just have it on loop. I'll have it on loop. Like, there's a lot of old school songs that I can do word for word more like old.
sick.
Like I'm saying that my parents would
Yeah.
like more in terms of that. So
Yeah.
actually, and the odd Stevie Wonder.
Oh no, I couldn't do the Stevies.
In that case, I can do a few Whitney songs then.
See, now
Ooh.
you got,
Yeah.
see, now
I can
I'm
do a
thinking
few.
about it. Stevie
Yeah.
Wonder's called my pops. The ironing. That was his ironing music back in the day.
Yeah,
So
Whitney's
by
my mum's
default,
like cleaning
That's-
music on a
that's-
Saturday.
Boys to Men. I could do a lot of Boys to Men
Jeez.
ones.
Oh yeah, don't let me sing to your girl, you know. Hey, nah, chat shit.
We should clip that, you know.
Shit, I wish I didn't say that.
Nah, music. Oh man, it's the best thing in the world to me, man.
No, it's sensational, but I'm just not
It's the
like
best thing in the world. To
oh
me.
my god, no. So
I am.
All right, song of the week though. That was good.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Did you answer yours? What you get?
Yeah, he had Bear.
Oh, no,
He had
yeah,
I got
Alicia.
bare
He
songs. I
had,
got
You
bare
got me
songs.
going.
yeah.
All right, cool.
I gotta go to my phone, but I know my song of the week.
Song
I
of the
just
week.
print screened it.
Mine is Chris Brown, featuring Future. That's on You on his new album, 11:11. It was either gonna be Press Me because that's the song.
One before.
It's the link. That's the song before it. Just the link up the trans. Love it. But yeah, probably that song. That's on You, Breezy, Future, and you don't know Breezy's my guy, innit? So get me.
What's my one? My one's actually Alicia Keys. What's it called? Damn, I don't even know what it's called. I just know
Bad guy.
that it's on.
On the way here, bro, this guy's the playlist wasn't even a playlist. I was like,
No,
this
it's just
is
all the
random.
songs on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The like songs.
I can't do that, bro. What was the song? The song's a banger, but what is it again? That come on, and I was like, huh?
Oh, tonight, Mujo.
Oh, okay. How's it go again? But even when it started going,
Like, baby, hear me tonight.
Cause I'm feeling,
bro,
it's just
like,
alright.
I had to double check and see. I was like, the radio's not on.
That's a real radio
Bro,
song.
that song bangs though.
Yes, but it was on his thing. I was like, what playlist is this? And it's just everything. I was
I
like,
can't tell by the look
And I
in
was like-
your eye. Yeah, that's a big track still.
but yeah,
Oh, How It Feels to Fly.
Alicia Keys is a special
Yeah,
artist.
How
you know.
It Feels to Fly, Alicia
She is.
Keys.
she
Alicia
is.
Keys is a special artist. My song of the week, generational talent. I feel like this woman, if she still made music to this day, she doesn't because she can't, because obviously album stuff and record label stuff. But one of the greatest I've ever seen in my life.
Erykah
Greatest.
Badu.
Nah, Lauryn Hill.
Oh, that was gonna be my next one, you know.
Lauryn Hill. Nothing even matters.
I think I
Her
saw something going
and-
on stage recently.
Yeah, she's moving crazy.
Yeah,
Her, her and D'Angelo, two of the greatest voices, male and female voices of all time, and Nothing Even Matters. Oh man, the song can take
Yeah,
you
it's
to
got a hell of a
voice.
catalog.
Yeah,
okay.
and I wish she could still make music to this day, man. Because I go back to her.
Why
albums.
can't she though?
She can, but she can't sing her songs. So like at her show, she's not allowed to sing her songs.
Oh,
The way they're sung, the way she made them, because she doesn't own the royalties or anything to the song. So she can't. That's why she sings. If you ever see a Lauryn Hill concert, every song's up tempo. She can't sing her songs any way like normally.
Rah.
This is crazy.
Yeah, she can't sing her songs normally, bro. Like Lauryn, and she wanted out of the music industry because she felt like a lot of stuff was going on. I've watched stuff about Lauryn Hill. I've literally watched her. Have you seen her MTV album? Have you listened to it? She did an album on MTV, and it just bro, it was one of them albums that will make you emotional because she's on stage and she's literally playing it. It's her and her guitar in like a jazz cafe, and she just plays an album and she just sings. And it's on all the streaming sites as well.
Because I'm not even a big like Lauryn Hill fan, but the only thing of Lauryn Hill that I have is like the Fugees album, The Score.
Oh, bro, that's why I grew
That's
up on.
the
My dad
only thing I
was
have.
running that in the car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I can a couple songs from that
Yeah,
as well.
Ready or Not, Fuji La.
Like Manifest.
Yeah,
That's my tune.
there's some special tracks on them.
Poetry shit, right?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah,
Aye.
Manifest is my tune.
Yeah, but if you read up on, I like reading up on these artists because Lauryn Hill is so interesting. Although she does madness now, she don't turn up on time to her shows and she does all this crazy business. But
She was like, "You're lucky I even turn up." At all.
yeah, but that's the thing. I couldn't go and see her because she doesn't perform the songs the way they were sung.
You're not gonna get what you want.
No,
Like, yeah.
and it's unfortunate, but that's why I sit on YouTube and watch Lauryn Hill. But Lauryn Hill, for me, one of the greatest artists to ever touch a mic, and she's undoubtedly got one of the best albums ever as well.
Nah, she's absolutely fantastic talent.
What are you gonna
Say
ask?
this, but question though. So for all the tunes that she's made, is she making money off them now though?
I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't think she makes money off of that album.
So she just has to tour.
Yeah, that's why she's still talking. Look how old she is. She's on tour all the time.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I think she signed a mad weird deal. Remember, Lauryn Hill's got one album, really and truly. She's got the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. How does a woman that has one of the greatest voices ever have one album?
She was miseducated.
You're
Literally,
right.
bro. So limited.
You're right.
Wow.
So yeah, that's like Lauryn Hill's story. If you go and read about it, Lauryn Hill's, Mary J. Blige's, a lot of them got serious stories, and Mary J. Blige's got a documentary.
I've heard a bit of Mary J. Blige's one, which is mad as well.
Yeah.
But that's for another day.
Yeah, her documentary.
That's for another day still.
But Lauryn Hill, obviously, her relationships also
Played a
part in, because she married one of Bob Marley's sons. And then
That's
obviously
right.
that sort of stuff played a part in everything she did. But no, she's when you read up about her, she's a special woman, but she's also got a lot going on,
Yeah.
as you can see.
I don't know who I was discussing it with. I feel like it might have been my sister or one of my sisters.
She went to see her.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, we went to see her.
I didn't even know
And
that.
she told me she left early because Lauryn Hill can't perform the songs properly.
Oh, right. No, but it was just mad. I think it was her recently
She's a
having
big
this.
critic as well.
Trust. To be fair, that's why if I want to go somewhere or know of something, I'll get her advice 100%.
If you don't meet the standards, she'll
bro.
let you know.
Yeah. But just like, or maybe it was something I was watching and I'm probably thinking it myself. Just when you're at that level to be so great, there's so, especially in the music industry, there's so much like that they're going through. Or not even music, just in the industry, acting, music, what you see from the American artists and to some extent the artists here as well. Like,
Yeah, as we're hearing now, the stuff that's going on with Diddy and that.
There's a lot
Apparently,
that
just bad stuff was going on, man.
But as you say there's a lot they're going through. That's what you usually hear in the music. It's what makes their music so good.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Like Lauryn Hill's MTV album that she brought out, you can hear the pain in her voice on every song.
That's it. It was me and my cousin. We were coming back home, or we were coming back from friend's birthday, and we were talking about. I think I just said to him, "Did you hear about Burna Boy supposedly turning down $5 million to perform in Dubai because he couldn't smoke?"
Yes.
And I was like, that gives off like nitty vibes or whatever.
Oh,
But then,
yeah. I remember now. Yeah.
at the same time, remember what?
It was coming back from my birthday.
What, did me and you discuss this?
No, it was in the car. Me, you, Ben, Ash.
We might have mentioned it, but no, I remember discussing it this weekend.
Then Ben was like, "That's actually nah, I forget."
Yeah, no, but I was discussing it this weekend, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that gives off like nitty vibes, bro. Why are you turning down 5 M's?" Then we were just both like, "Actually, bro, that's the reason why we hear the music we hear today, innit? That might, he might have anxiety. I don't know.
Yeah,
you get me? But like, bro, what we're listening to, we don't know why we're getting that deep
music
concept of music, and like, so maybe it was justified for him to turn it down, obviously. But when you just read the initial headline or supposed headline, 5 M's because you can't smoke, it's nuts.
Yeah.
So, I think this was about nearly 2 months ago or something.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man, this is music. Way of life.
Mate, music, you can just discuss music anytime. Now, let's near enough wrap it up, but obviously we cannot finish without speaking about our beloved National Football League, the NFL. Mate, your Bills should have won last night.
We had like 3 opportunities, to win this match. If it wasn't for, it happens in football anyway, our kicker.
Bro.
Yep.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
with the field goals, and even when in the fourth quarter now. No, was that part of the fourth quarter? The part when Davis and Allen should have linked up on that last play.
That was basically that was in overtime.
Yeah, that should have killed overtime. but
Bro, the Bills should have won.
we should have. It should have never even got to OT.
Yeah.
This is like the 4th Eagles game we've said in a row that they should have lost.
The Eagles are pulling them
But
out.
that's what makes them good, man. They still managed to do what they did.
But the way they're
I don't know how
playing,
they're
yeah,
doing
is how long can it last?
Yeah.
Because it's not like
Yeah.
when you're on top and you're blowing out teams, fair enough, pause. But like when you're losing, when you're winning games because of the other team's mistakes or say key decisions, etc.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, don't get me wrong. Like, credit to the Philadelphia Eagles for what they're doing. Jalen Hurts, especially, like when it comes to clutch time,
Yeah.
he makes the plays. Like, he had a terrible first half. Josh Allen was phenomenal yesterday by his turnover.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean,
He was
always
good,
has a turnover.
He was bro. I was even listening earlier today. The Bills had over 500 yards altogether.
Yeah,
And the Eagles had like 385.
was mashing it down, but
Bro, the 2 field goal
just weren't
kicks in the
meant to
first
be.
half.
Yeah,
I remember there was the horse collar that they called, bro, and they gave Josh Allen
Intentional grounding.
intentional grounding.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, are you trying to give Philly the...
They said because he was outside the he's outside the pocket, so he was classed as a runner.
Bro, horse collar. Yeah. So, whereas if it was a normal hit, then fair.
Yeah.
Or a late hit, he's outside the pocket,
Yeah.
etc. Blah, blah, blah. But horse collar. That dropped them because they missed the field goal for that. But they were already in good position because they would have got the 15 yards from the horse collar.
Yep.
Like, there were just so many points that were either left off the field or key decisions.
and even those 2 field, that's 6 points anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
The game shouldn't have gone to overtime.
No.
Should not have gone. It's like last week we said Chiefs. Eagles should have lost again.
Yeah.
Cowboys game, they should
Eagles
have
lost
potentially
again.
lost. Commanders game.
Yeah.
They were up. All these games, the Eagles were down at halftime by at least 7. So it's credit to them. Credit to Hurts.
Do you know who I enjoy watching though? And it's weird. Jason Kelsey. Bro, you see, as a centre, I shouldn't enjoy watching a centre play football. But, bro, in the run game, this guy,
He's so
Bro,
good,
he is so good. Like,
nuts.
every key play that needs to be made, he literally snaps and he's out of the pocket and he's sprinting in front of Jalen Hurts.
And it's mad because you saying that the last couple games, that's how Swift has come along. Swift's made runs that has like regenerated the whole team.
Yep.
And like, all right, cool. Now we're gonna kind of score points. But when they then show the replay,
Swift is a serious unit.
you
though.
should. It's. I feel like with him, it's not their run game's not as good as last year, but they're making timely plays
Yeah.
where they need it. And Kelsey's
he can
just
take contact as well,
Yeah.
Swift.
But it's mad because Kelsey gave away 2 pens, which is expected from him given his.
But he might be their most important player because
a lot of people say that.
in the run game, I've never seen a man that big, that doesn't look athletic.
Yeah, it's nuts.
so athletic.
But who's the defensive end that was chasing Josh Allen? I forgot his name. But did you see
Graham?
that? Josh Allen ran out of bounds, but like, bro, man's like 350 pounds or 385 pounds or something that they said, and man's fully. I was like, this is nuts.
These NFL players are scary
Yeah,
people.
but that game,
Scary athletes.
that game was a great game. It was a great game, but unfortunately, your Bills are now 6-6,
6-6.
and you got us next. Well, you got the bye week, but then you've got us. How do you feel? And then you've got the Cowboys after.
We'll run through the Cowboys.
Huh?
We'll run through the Cowboys.
It's mad because on last week's episode we spoke about can they make a Super Bowl run?
Yeah.
But obviously, I don't think we spoke about like their games.
Yeah,
their
they're the
upcoming
hardest.
games.
They're
Yeah.
the hardest, like running the games in it.
Man said we'll run through the Cowboys. Like,
We've never needed a bye week so bad.
Yeah.
do you know when you lot are gonna lose? When Stephon Diggs started doing this.
Yeah.
I was like,
Premature.
It's a bad omen.
Premature.
I said, it's a bad omen.
Yeah.
That's my wide receiver right there.
But that's why you lot are 6-6.
To be fair, I think Gabe Davis is my favorite on the team. Then,
Always makes a key play for you, man.
Yeah,
Always.
good player.
Yeah.
I think he might be leaving in the summer though,
It's possible, man.
because I think he's a free agent, and I saw a Chiefs fan ask like other Chiefs fans today if they think like we should potentially take a look in there. Most said no, innit? But I was like, I wouldn't be mad at him, but most
You
generally
need
said
someone
no.
like that. You need someone that can catch.
Yeah, I think most said
Someone that can catch.
T Higgins. That's why, but then the flip side of T Higgins is he'll cost a lot of money.
Yeah, and
So-
I think the Bengals are gonna try and.
I don't know.
They might try to keep him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll try it, but it's gonna be because apparently he wants the top money, so
Yeah,
it's
he's
gonna
gonna
be
get
nuts.
I think in this sport it's easier to let them lot go somewhere else and get paid rather than stay there and get paid.
Yeah. It's
it
basically like what they did with
Tyreek.
Chiefs done with Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
So Chris Jones could get paid, etc. You get the draft picks.
Even though these men are the
McDuffie.
top guys,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
only top
bro.
guys that stay at the place is quarterbacks.
The NFL is a real next man up league. Everyone's expendable.
Yeah,
There's no one that's safe.
No,
Just
it's
if your name
nuts.
is Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah,
and that's it.
and all the quarterbacks that
Yeah,
sign money this
yeah.
summer.
Basically.
All the Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts,
Lamar,
all that, Joe Burrow.
yeah,
yeah,
Brr.
Justin Herbert to an extent.
yeah. I mean,
Even though
He's got a few more years to prove his
few more-
bulletproof.
He needs to prove this now. Every time I watch him play, and I'm like, bro, you're not doing enough.
yeah. I said this time ago though.
You're not doing
Like
enough.
he's got all the talent, but it's just
You even got receivers.
That
Yeah.
team just crumbles very quickly, man.
because I think I even saw another Chiefs fan say if we should potentially take Keenan Allen's cap. But the only thing with Keenan Allen, because he's like in his 12th year
Yeah.
as a receiver, so but his production is so high. So,
He's
solid,
target.
man.
He's targeted loads though. I
Yeah.
watched the game. I actually stayed up and watched the game last night.
yeah,
So
I watched most
yeah.
of it. Then
So I was watching, and their turnover. I don't know what the Chargers were doing.
They do
Ooh.
silly stuff.
Bro, do you know how many fumbles? Every time they gave they got
Like-
the Ravens off the field.
yeah, yesterday was their key players though.
Yeah.
Like, Keenan Allen don't usually fumble.
No,
It was him and Eckler back to back, and I was like, right.
and then Justin Herbert.
I think at that point I probably went bed or turn it
Yeah,
off.
they were in the red zone. They're in the
So-
red zone. Justin Herbert fumbles.
got a fumble.
Yeah,
So
but the Ravens defense, we speak about them all the time, but they're second to none, man. They're just,
I don't think they were great though.
bro, but they make the 4 turnovers.
No, but like, no, like
Five,
maybe.
sorry, they got interception as
Maybe-
well.
That's enough to change the game.
Yeah.
No, maybe it's the overall aspect of it, of the whole game that I'm talking about. Like, I just didn't find the Ravens' performance that good.
Oh, no,
I
it
watched
wasn't.
like 3/4 of the
It
game,
wasn't.
and I was like, "Is this it?" But like you said, I felt like if more. Don't get me wrong, the Ravens' defense is top 3, but I felt like a better quarterback or a more focused quarterback would have sliced them up yesterday. I don't feel like their defense was wow.
No, not last night.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
They caused the turnovers,
Yeah.
but like there was plays to be made.
Yeah, but they make timely plays, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
always get the ball back where they need to.
Yeah, no,
and
definitely.
they don't give up much. So most teams don't score lots against them. So Lamar doesn't actually have to do much.
Yeah,
Like if the Ravens score 20 points, you're gonna be lucky to beat them.
the majority of the time, yeah.
So
Yeah. But anyway, obviously we can't do our finalize the leaderboard because today we're filming on
Monday.
Monday, and there's still one more game tonight. Bears versus Vikings. I've got Bears. You've got Bears, haven't you?
I've got Vikings.
I've got Bears.
You got Bears, and I think it's between you two.
Yeah. So
Yeah, 'cause I think
Well-
I'm gonna finish last for once.
we'll update the.
We'll update the leaderboard next week.
yeah.
When it's all here. But yeah, going on to this week's games. Thursday
got?
night game. Should be a big game.
No, it's not.
Seahawks versus the Cowboys.
Yeah, it might be. Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys. Clean sweep.
And then the Chargers versus the Patriots. I've got it written down anyway, so.
I'm gonna go for the. Oh man, do you know what? I'm going for the Chargers. 'Cause every time I go for the Patriots, they lose.
Yeah, Patriots are
Yeah,
smelly.
and I don't know. I think Bill Belichick needs to give her a rest now, man. He needs to just.
Yeah, but
call
they
it a
might
day.
be tanking
It's true. They need a quarterback.
because there's a
Oh yeah, that's true.
there's a few good quarterbacks to come out. Like obviously Caleb Williams expected to go number 1, but I think who else? Bo Nix if
Yeah.
he comes out. I don't know the LSU quarterback. What's his name again? But I don't know if he's eligible this year. That's the only thing. But I think he's predicted to win Heisman
Yeah.
because I saw them post. I briefly tuned into their game and I saw them post his and Joe Burrow's stats.
Yeah, because I saw CJ Stroud's stats up there for some reason.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
So I think it was a comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
remember what the comparison was, but and Johnny Manziel as well. I think I
Yeah,
saw his
yeah.
stats.
Boy,
So,
Johnny Football, what a man.
Yeah. So who do we? Chargers. Yeah.
Yeah, Chargers.
What about you?
Yeah, Chargers.
Cool. The
Don't fumble.
the Lions versus the Saints.
I'm going the Lions, but the Lions been letting me down, man.
They have.
losing to the Packers
Last-
and
yeah.
just oh man.
But Yeah, I hope they turn it around this week.
Yeah.
Well, continue it this week anyway. So
Yeah,
Lions.
Like I can't trust the Saints, man. Even though they're at home, but I think Lions might quit them.
Derek Carr.
I've always liked Derek Carr back in the day, but he can't be fully trusted.
Nah, not at all.
I like his attitude,
Yeah,
not
Banda,
his application.
Banda as well.
He needs both.
And did you see? I see the video today of Jameis Winston
Rapping to him.
Ludacris.
Yeah. You need more than Ludacris to get up, boy.
And I think Atlanta Falcons, their Instagram, they commented on it saying, "This is what happens in the A," something like that. But you see Ludacris come down, and I was like, imagine that happening in football at halftime.
Who would be the artist?
Our fans will be like,
Skepta.
"Yeah, Banda," or Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, that's what it'd be.
But even then, there'll be no clout. All right, Falcons at Jets.
Falcons.
Yeah, Jets done. I'm done with them. They should effectively win this game because of their defense, but I feel sorry for their defense. Cardinals at Steelers. Steeler Nation. Colts at Titans.
I done Titans.
They're 6-5, you know.
No, I'm going Colts. The Colts are actually alright, you know.
Yeah.
They are.
I've
just gone Titans.
I've gone Titans as well.
Just
Wait,
to
DeAndre and
mix it up.
Will Levis. Is that his name?
I've gone Titans. Colts are 6-5. Titans are 4-7. But
Colts this week.
Dolphins at Commanders.
Dolphins.
Yeah. Commanders put up numbers though.
They
like
do.
yardage numbers. I think Dolphins defense is great, but they make plays. Jalen Ramsey's been back.
Yeah.
Broncos. Ooh, this one I was a bit. Broncos at Texans. Broncos are on the best win streak in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but my boy
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Broncos.
No.
Texans.
Yeah, I'm Texans as well.
Texans clean sweep.
Because CJ Stroud, as much as they lost, it was they never lose because of him.
I heard that. That was
They
a good
lost the
game.
field goal. Yeah,
That was a
Lost the
good
field
game.
I hope it continues for him, man. He's doing so well.
I love him as a football player.
But Texans. Panthers at Bucks. Panthers
Bucks.
ran right today.
Yeah, they did. It don't matter. Don't mean a damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bucks.
Yeah, I got
The
Bucks.
Panthers, I don't know what we're on, man.
Bucks. It's mad because the Bucks, they're 4-7. Bakers play well, but
There's just so sometime-ish, man.
it's
No,
weird.
you know what, Panthers? Let me go with you for 1 week. Do you know why? Because the new coach flow in the
coach
NFL
dance.
sometimes helps.
You know, like the Colts last season
Yeah.
when Jeff Saturday came in and they won the first game.
Yeah, we get one. We're gonna get one. It's this weekend
All
against
right,
the Bucks.
interesting that.
We'll go for my team for 1 week.
Yay. Browns versus the Rams. I think this one I didn't pick yet.
I chose the Rams,
I've got a slash on this game.
and I don't even like the Rams.
Where is it?
It's in LA.
It's in LA.
Yeah, got the Rams as well. Then the
I've
Rams
got-
keep letting me down. Though.
I've got the Rams.
Same.
I don't know if Myles Garrett is 100% fit because he went off injured yesterday.
Yeah, can't trust the Browns without. I can't
Yeah.
trust the
About
Browns
the
anyway.
number one guy.
Yeah,
And they've not really got a proper quarterback
no.
situation. The game of the weekend.
250 million. You don't have a quarterback.
Well, he's injured.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean,
Guaranteed money as well. You know.
Game of the weekend. NFC. The best two teams in the NFC. The 49ers at the Eagles.
49ers.
Are you saying the Eagles?
Yeah, they can't do it no more.
I've gone 49ers as well.
Whoa.
They can't do it no more, man.
I need revenge.
Whoa.
This luck's got to run
I
out.
need revenge. I hear it though.
I just need to see them lose.
Yeah, this got to run out sooner or later. And I think the time this weekend is it.
This is the straw that's going to break the camel's back.
Yep.
Woo.
I agree.
Guarantee.
I hope I'm not doing anything Sunday. I definitely need to watch that game because it's a 9:25 kickoff for us as well.
Oh, that's a nice time for
Yeah.
us. Yeah. Am I doing anything this
When a
Sunday?
game's that good, you don't want to go to bed straight away.
Nah, yeah.
To be fair, I think the Chiefs are after that. I don't know who. I nearly even turned off the mic, squeezing it that hard. 49ers Eagles. You both gone 49ers.
It's
I'm
a toss up, really, though.
I want the 49ers to win, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Fair.
Let me just put a spanner in the works.
Yeah. What's the next game?
My Chiefs at the Packers. That's the Sunday night game.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Chiefs. We don't even need to even discuss.
Packers were great last week at the Lions.
They
so-
were, but we should have looked at Thanksgiving
They're
games
still
day.
going to lose, though.
Yeah, no, definitely.
None of the Lions ain't won on Thanksgiving in a long time.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, we should have looked at that.
No, but they've been rubbish for so long.
I know,
That
but
as well.
So
we
you can't
should
count that stat for this team.
oh man,
That as well. But
it's true. But we had to. We should have thought about it.
Yeah.
But usually they do like to play up to these omens, though.
They do. That's the
teams.
thing. Yeah.
And then the final game, which should have been a big matchup if Joe Burrow went injured, is the Bengals at the Jags.
Yeah, and it's the Jags.
And it's the Jags.
And it's the Jags. It is the Jags.
Yeah, because the Bengals. So yeah.
So if the Chiefs win, because the Ravens are on a bye, the Chiefs take the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Because they've not lost as much AFC games.
Yeah, because Ravens only lose AFC games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lamar's record against NFC teams is mad good.
Yeah.
So, and your Bills are obviously on a bye amongst the other worst teams in the
Finally.
league, such as the Giants, the Raiders, the Bears.
We needed a bye
Next week.
since like week 4.
Mate, since
Yeah.
the off season, bro.
It's true.
The way the Bills,
Just need a break, a
mate.
pause, a reshuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We need to start running the football more, man. Anyways,
that's a conversation for another day.
another day.
Like he said, you're gonna come back and you're gonna beat the Chiefs, so you're gonna beat the Cowboys, isn't it, Dej?
I said beat the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I only said beat the Cowboys.
Well, you know, you never know.
Chiefs are like our bogey team right now.
Nah, it's weird because in the regular season, you lot
guys
show up
win.
for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You lot generally beat even the Arrowhead.
Yeah, you guys win usually. It's just like in
It's the
postseason.
playoffs, yeah.
Yeah.
So-
When it counts, man, we
Yeah.
just don't do very
But
well.
that one will count for you lot. You
Yeah.
lot are out of playoff contention. I
Yeah.
think they're 10th right now in the AFC.
Yeah,
Yeah. All these
We
games
slid-
need to
we
count
slid
for
down
you.
to 10th when we lost.
Yeah. So boy, yes. But yeah, no, looking forward to are you lot staying up for tonight's games?
Probably not. I got a game tomorrow. Probably not. I'll watch it in the morning. I got a day off tomorrow.
Yeah, because you got a late start though,
Yeah.
innit? Yeah.
So I
What,
probably
what,
won't.
what
probably
time's it coming on?
starts at
About
1:20.
Yeah, 1:20, 1:15.
1:20. That means it ain't gonna start till 2.
No,
It
I'll
be
be
honest.
starts at 1:20.
Yeah, it starts at
Oh,
1:20.
it's not like basketball.
No, bro. NFL games, the time that
Kickoff.
we see is the exact
Yeah,
kickoff time, bro.
but I'm not staying up because it's the Bears Vikings.
Bears Vikings, I know.
It's a waste of time to wake. But
Nah,
I think
I
I'll
don't
just be
think I'm
awake
staying
though.
up.
I'll probably just be awake.
yeah. If I'm awake, then I watch it. If I'm asleep, then
Yeah, by the time I get back
Yeah.
in and all that, it'll be like
Fantastic.
midnight anyway.
But yeah, we'll round that up nicely. And then obviously next week games. I can't wait to see what we speak about 49ers Eagles games.
yeah.
Game, that's the massive one. But yes, another good episode. Thank you to the people then for tuning, reposting, liking, sharing, which is the same as reposting, but you know what I mean. Comment, all that jazz. Do your thing. And as Dej says, tell a friend to.
Tell a friend.
Yeah, sir. You get me? Jacob likes to come with the like.
And subscribe.
Yeah. Do them button things, you get me? Well, I'm not even used to saying that. But yeah, Joe signing out.
Dej signing out.
Jacob signing out.
Peace.
Thank you for listening.